Good afternoon, YouTube peeps. We are going to head out on a little ride because the weather is finally beautiful. It might decide to be spring, but I wanted to show you, and some people are going to be like, what? Especially some of you people who don't like to change or don't like things that are different. Oh, well, you can't do that. Well, I do that. You see, this is what we ride in. We ride in a Fossil. It's got, and this is kind of harsh, and I'm aware that this is harsh on her face, so I don't utilize it unless I absolutely have to, as far as getting her attention, because this is rawhide, and you can see this is how we do. And I have this so that if I need to get off and walk her, I can walk her, and then these are my reins. And so, I'll turn her this way. Oh, don't run into stuff, sweet pea. And as you can see, that's an English saddle. So something that was predominantly used by vaqueros and is Western is what I use now, because we don't use bits. I hate bits, and we don't use them. And I've taken a strong stance against them. So I am pro-bitless. And I think every bit in the world should be melted down. And I freaking hate them. And they are the worst abuse that I think you can do to a horse. And I don't care if anybody disagrees with me. I've come to the determination that putting something metal over this horse's tongue and jabbing it into the roof of her freaking mouth and jerking her lips off, and I see it in the horse world all the time, and it makes me sick. I can't even watch Western movies anymore. I can't watch that shit because it just pisses me off. Every time I see somebody, or even little kids who don't know any better, get into a horse's mouth like they do, I get plumb pissed off. So we don't do that anymore, and we haven't for years now. I guess it's been, 2 years, Sweet Pea? And when we do put a bit in, it was for the show, because they require them, and they wouldn't let me enter our show arena with this get-up. They wouldn't let me get into the show arena with this. And you can see right here, I just wrap it around my little, I guess, nightlier is what they're called, or something like that. They're normally around the horn of your saddle, but I write English, so yeah, this is what I've come up with. Or I just put it through my I'll put it through my my belt loop right here, but normally I just put it right here and wrap it around a couple of times. It'll come right out. If I fall off where I need it, it just wraps right out. It'll just fall right out if you need it in a pinch. It's not tied, it's just kind of sits there. Sometimes I'll leave it like that, and I'll watch it as I'm riding to make sure that I don't lose it. So just wrap it like that, so it's there in case I need to get off. No, I do not beat her with it. Okay, it's not a tool for, hey, let's get up and go. It's a tool for when I have to get off and walk her, because sometimes she has episodes and you need to get off the horse when she starts doing that and give her time if that happens to her when we're out on a ride, which it has happened. So that is what we use, and she wants to be a good girl. That's what we use, and we're gonna go on a ride, and she fogged up the camera. So, alright, thanks for sharing with us, and please like our videos and subscribe to our channels. There's gonna be a lot more adventures to come. Love your horses!